Hey, it is time to get your Instagram bio solidified. Guys, look, Instagram bios are your way of promoting your business for free. And it takes less than a second for somebody to say, you know what? I'm going to look at your profile, and you know what? I'm going to go somewhere else. You want them to stay with you and watch you and see what's going on in your feed, because that's where you're promoting your business. And hey, right back at you, Angela. Thanks for joining us today. So we are really going to rock your social media Instagram platform today. Monday is my Master It Mondays, where with Master It Media, we educate businesses on developing an engaging social media presence to skyrocket their promotion for less time, money, and stress. So these tips are designed to give you tools to help you with your business and make sure that you are leveraging the best of your social media platforms. Now, one of the things that I love to cover is Instagram, because it's one of the tools that people are struggling the most with. And I don't know why that is. It may be because it's newer. It's a newer platform. I'm not sure. Love to hear your comments below as to what your biggest challenge is with your Instagram account. What do you find the most frustrating? What is the point of your breaking point? Like, what makes you say, I just don't want to deal with this? That'd be great, because what I do is then develop my Master It Mondays to help you based on your feedback. So we're going to dive right into this. And what happens with your Instagram bio is that it is your way of promoting your brand. So, here we go again. Glow, ready for training. Glad to see you. And Angela is question going live on Instagram. Awesome. We will cover that in a future episode. I love that. So here's the thing. Your Instagram bio is extremely important. It's your first impression. It establishes your brand on Instagram. It contains your contact information, because you could have a fantastic account, but if they don't know where to find you, right? You need that way to find you. And also, it's a way of expressing your personality in your bio. So that's right there on the bottom. You're seeing my Instagram profile. I have my tagline, which I love, as well as that I'm a social media management strategist, and I go live on Master It Mondays. And you're noticing here, then I have my website. I also tag my other Instagram account at Master It Monday. Now, your bio is something I want to talk about, your name versus your username. Now, if you look here with Master Networks in New York, they were able to get a handle or their username as Networking NY. Now, that's not their business name, but that's a pretty cool thing to have, that Networking NY, right? But their full name is Master Networks New York region, or NY region, right? People are going to follow the Networking NY because they realize, wow, I want to network. That's a great thing. But they also can search for your name. So they can search by your username, which in this case, again, Networking NY, or they can search by your full name, which is Master Networks NY region. Now, let's talk about your profile photo. Here's my friend Kathleen Troy from Second Spring Coaching. Notice she also has two different names. She has her business name, but her name is her personal name because she is a personal brand as well. So she's got her brand listed as her company name, but her brand is also about her. So some people may not remember her business name, but they remember her name, or vice versa. She's got it covered. She's got a photo. Your photo should be a professional photo if it's a photograph, or it could be your logo. It could be a picture of your storefront. It could also be a product. And remember, you can mix it up. Just because that's the way it is now doesn't mean that you can't change it. So remember, when you're looking at your bio, it should be a static thing. It should be something that changes, maybe seasonally. Every once in a while, you got a special product coming up. We got Coach Glow, who also sells doTERRA essential oils. She could put in, right now, they're having a special on frankincense, and she can put a little doTERRA bottle of frankincense for now if she wanted to. So here's another thing. An Instagram bio also includes a description. Remember, this is searchable. So you want to use keywords. You want to keep it consistent with your branding. You also want to remember you only have 150 characters to use. Use them wisely. And don't forget, if you want to get a little fun, you can also use emojis in it. We talk about skills. You can put your skills in there. I put down here 6 Diamonds Tree Services. They put in the fact that they are 25 years in their industry. They are looking at safety as well as beauty, and they're licensed, and they also put the locations that they're in as well. These are great ways to promote your business, to show people, yes, we're a tree service company, but these are the things that we do special, right? Remember, you can also tag another account, like I showed you with mine, where I tag @Master@Media or Master@Monday, depending on which profile I'm on. You can also put a hashtag into your description. And hashtags are things that fans can use too. So if there's something special that you want to put as a hashtag that other people use, like for example, going back to Master Networks, they have hashtags, We Are Master Networks. You can put something like that in your bio so that people can use it. More people that use that, the better promotion you're going to get. So let's talk about your website and your URL. It is one clickable link. You can't put links in your posts unless you have like 10,000 followers, which I don't think anybody who's watching me has 10,000 followers. You never know. But if you do, you're very lucky, and you can put that link in there. If you don't forget, you've got this clickable link. Make it wise. Use this link to be the thing that you want people to go to. You can change this every once in a while. You could also make it a landing page or a website page. In my case, I created a website page called Click Me, and that has every single one of my, not only my websites, but it also has links to my other social media, and it also has my other businesses, and anything special that I want to promote, I'm putting on that page, including like links to my YouTube channel, right? Really cool. Now, here's something to keep in mind, and this is something that a lot of people don't use, so make special note of the action button. If you look here at these phone screenshots, there's an action button that you can use for gift cards, you can use for ordering food, reservations, bookings, but they're only, if you look on the right screenshot, that's showing you that it's only for certain partners. They have select partnerships with people that you can do. Like in Book Now, there's no Calendly link, but there's an Acuity schedule link, and the list goes on. My hairdresser uses Fresha, so I can go right to their Instagram account, click on the link Book Now, and it goes right into my account so I can schedule a salon appointment for my hair or nails. So those are things that are really, that one link that you can have. This gives you more. So if you happen to go in there, check to see those different action buttons and the partners that are there so that you can leverage more clickable options in your Instagram account. Now, a category. Now, the category appears under your business name, right? So you want to have an industry, a business industry, and there are hundreds of them, maybe even thousands of industries that are in there that you can select from. So I could put down social media, agency in mine. What would you use for yours? If you're health and wellness, if you're a brick and mortar, are you a restaurant? Don't just put down that you're a restaurant. Be specific. They list all the different types of restaurants, and realtors the same way. There's a real estate, there's commercial real estate, there's realtors, there's residential, there's different types of that category. So you can really drive in. And remember, always keep your customer in mind. It's not as much to describe you, it's what your customer is looking for that you want to put in there. Now, how to make your bio stand out? Look, I mentioned this in one before. It's really cool. There's yatex.com or lingojam.com/Instagram. Two ways that you can go in and you can make it. You can see the Master It Monday. I had some fun with it, and I gave it kind of like a little italic look to it so it stands out a bit. Now, that's my name, right? But I could have done it in my description as well. You can use emojis as dividers, and I can also tag other Instagram accounts. And I can put, again, still having a link on the bottom. So that really does show you a little bit about tips that you can use in your Instagram. I'm going to go back into our chat and I'm going to answer any questions that you might have. So Angela is popping in a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Amy. Conversions and reaching a wider audience. Amy, I'm assuming this was an answer to my question on what we can do in future episodes. So that is a great one. Glow loves her emojis. She's got her, actually, she implemented an emoji that is a little red balloon that's also part of her logo. So every time she uses that little red balloon, she is again, oh, that's Glow, right? It's branding. It's keeping you in mind, and they will connect. Like the minute I saw Coach Glow saying she likes emojis, I think of a red balloon. That's exactly what you want. You want to continue those things. And thank you, Glow, for sharing it on your page. If you're following Glow, feel free to join us and enjoy the camaraderie and the questions and answers that we always get. I appreciate that. Amy, of course, thank you. I love the fact that you're here and giving me such great content ideas for future episodes. And Angela, fancy text is the best tool I've ever with my posts, right? Like, this is a way to really stand out. Now, Angela has, jewelry. Amy has jewelry. They both do jewelry, right? And they're both here learning how to grow their business. Now, Amy uses Shops. And Angela, I'm not sure, do you use Shops as well? Now, the Shops integrates with Shopify. So another way that you can drive people to buy from you right from clicking from an Instagram post. Use those things that we're talking about with your bio. It needs to be strong. If you got anything that you're struggling with those tools, like, make sure that you really get that bio solid, because here's the thing, like I said, your posts could be awesome, but you're also looking at those keywords that you put in your bio that drive clients to understand what you're doing. So Angela, you may want to, Angela is saying that she does not use Shops. It might be something you might want to take a look into, because then people can click right on and pop it in. Maybe that's another topic for Master It Monday, where we talk about how you can implement Shops in there. And don't just think about products. Now, these two ladies have products that they're physically selling, but this could also be something that is a service-based product that you have, such as Coach Glow, who does life coaching for women. These are things, don't limit yourself. Try them and see how they work out for your business. Because our goal here at Master It Media is to get you the most promotion for the least amount of time, money, and stress. And one of the things that I find, and the reason why we run this channel, is because the stress of social media can really weigh down on you. We try to we don't try, right, Coach Glow? We do go through a lot of wonderful content that will help you gain more exposure for your business and using as much as we can for free. Another great topic, live on IG. What is IGTV? So IGTV is basically, and we'll go into this now. This is a great topic for feeding into your bio, but IGTV is sort of Instagram's best way to describe it. Instagram's version of YouTube, where you can have a long form video. And you can do these videos. And the neat thing is when you put it on your IGTV, you can then put a clip on your regular Instagram account, and it can also click back to the IGTV. And that gives you that ability to do these very long videos, instead of with Instagram where you're limited when you do a video to a certain amount of time. You're not going to have that as you have a longer limit. I think it's 60 minutes is the limit on that. And, and again, if you're watching this on replay, that may change in, next year or next month, who knows? These are ways to really get, Instagram has IGTV, but they also have Reels, which is their version of TikTok, where you can have music and things like that, and little short 30-second clips. So again, how are you using this? There's so many features in Instagram. We can, go on forever on the different feature sets, but we'll talk about IGTV. We're going to, go through a few other things that we're looking at, any topics. If you're watching this on the replay, please feel free to put your ideas for upcoming topics. It seems like Instagram is more is the tool that more people are needing assistance with. So remember, at Master It Media, we help businesses with Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, LinkedIn, and of course, Twitter. Don't discount Twitter. People always do. And I say, you know what? There are great followers on Twitter, and their analytics are fantastic because it gives you a few different things on how to look at your clients and what their other interests are, in addition to what you're posting about. And they're following you, but they're also following other things. So make sure you check your Facebook analytics. I'm sorry, Instagram analytics and insights after you change your bio. So once you change your bio, look at your insights, and you do that. You just go to your Instagram, go to your page, you click your little icon or picture on the lower right-hand corner of your screen on your phone, and then look at insights. It's right under your name. You click on that and you'll get a whole bunch of insights into your Instagram account. And when you're there, look at how your followers are, look at what things are going on, update your bio based on those tips that I gave you today. Go back in and see if they made a positive influence into your insights. If it didn't, change it again and do the same thing. Look at your insights, see if it resonated. Remember, we're looking at resonating with our followers and gaining that loyal, raving fans that are going to be screaming that they love you so much. So, and Glow makes a good point. I always thought Twitter is a political theme. Politics and entertainment really do have a big place in Twitter, but there are also other things that Twitter does allow, that offer opportunities, and their insights or their analytics have some interesting things. So, it is that kind of, I would say, the less of the 5 platforms we cover. But I don't discount it, because I do end up getting some engagement on there, even though I don't have a lot of followers on there. I have people retweeting and following my hashtags, because Twitter, like Instagram, does allow that follow. They were the ones who, hashtags were their thing, even though you only have a very short amount. But it's something that I think we're all growing with. Because remember, when did Instagram come into play? It's a new thing. And I think maybe that's the reason why we run into a number of different issues with Instagram, because it's newer than, look at Facebook, started 2005. So we're 15 years into learning how to use that. And yes, LinkedIn has grown and is a little intimidating. It is a great way to connect with businesses. And for those of you who are doing, um, are more of a business to customer and not a B2B, you're a B2C, not a business to business, but a business to customer, a business to client. The I found that people tend to steer away from LinkedIn. And I keep saying all of those business professionals who are making over 75K a year sitting on Instagram, they could be your client too. So establish at least your personal thing, your personal profile on LinkedIn, and go back into our YouTube videos and look at some of the things that I've trained on LinkedIn, and it'll help take a little bit of that. What is it? How do I leverage it? What do I do? And the whole thing, where I get back to, guys, social media is meant to be social. Think about somebody walking into a store that you own, or giving you a phone call, or just sending you an email, right? How do you respond to them? Respond the same way on your social media. Always respond. I even, we just did a post today about how Twitter, people expect a response. If they post a comment on your Twitter account, they expect a response within 4 hours. Now, that's a lot for a business who may just check their social media once a week or once a day, right? So keep those things in mind, that don't just post out there. Comment, reply to comments, engage with your audience, ask them questions. Look at the amazing engagement I have from these people who joined us today, who are giving me great feedback to help me grow my business, and also to help them get more information so that they can grow their business. That is what we have today on Master It Monday. Please make sure, if you're following us on YouTube, to click that lovely subscribe button below. And if you have any comments or question, I always check my YouTube and my Facebook to make sure that I'm answering any questions you have on our videos. And welcome to submit any kind of questions, and I'm happy to answer on any of my 5 platforms that I cover to help you get the most out of your business. This is Maggie Carey from Master It Media. Please make sure that you visit us on our website and get the information that you need about how to take your social media and skyrocket your promotion for less time, money, and stress, because at Master It Media, we take the commotion out of your promotion. Have fun and enjoy your social media. Make sure you're being social, smile, have a good time, use those emojis, and I will see you next Monday at 2.